Girl.
The girl's mother is demanding an investigation, saying she is appalled at what's happened. She claims social workers told her about the man's past, but only after she'd contacted the police, alleging she'd been sexually assaulted by him.
Well, the County Council says it's unable to reveal the full details of the case, but admits it should have been more diligent and proactive. Malcolm Robertson has our report.
Children's services in Norfolk have had a troubled time in recent years. Today, allegations they failed to offer sufficient protection to a 5-year-old girl in contact with a convicted paedophile. Her mother told me she was shocked at what happened. The man had been jailed for 5 years and placed on the sex offenders register in 2008 after a string of offences against girls as young as 7 over a 20-year period. He was in contact with the woman who he was related to but hadn't seen for years. She alleges that he sexually assaulted her, and while he was out shopping with her daughter, she contacted social services, who advised her to contact the police. She told me she was then visited by social workers who told her about his past. We can't identify her.
When I knew she was sitting on his lap in a meeting with the social workers here, it makes me sick. To know she was sitting on his lap and they were sitting in here. They had his details.
In 2013, Child Protection Services in Norfolk were assessed as inadequate by Ofsted. Lisa Christensen resigned as Director of Children's Services after local MPs had called for a change of leadership. Sheila Locke came in as Interim Director, and recently Mark Gurry, brought into Haringey Council in the light of the Baby P case, was drafted in to help Norfolk. The woman at the centre of this allegation wants answers.
They failed us. They failed me and my daughter.
It has been said to me that you did know about his past, and yet you allowed your daughter to be with him.
I didn't know about his past. I didn't.
Her daughter is now in care. This case came to light after MPs and foster carers demanded an investigation into claims Norfolk wrongly removed dozens of children from their carers.
They keep saying that the children come first. There's many cases we're dealing with at the moment where children are being settled, established in their foster placements for several years, and without any good reason whatsoever, these children are being unlawfully removed without preparation, without warning.
Norfolk County Council says it's restricted in what it can reveal. At the meeting in question, called to consider the child's behaviour and welfare, no concerns were raised by the mother. The agency's social worker, who no longer works for Norfolk County Council, regrettably took that introduction at face value. Our current practice would expect a more proactive and diligent approach to be taken than occurred in this instance. It was not until 2 weeks later, when the mother lodged a serious complaint against the man, that his background became clear. The police are now investigating the alleged offences against him. Malcolm Robertson, ITV News.
And the island in Essex to launch his party's election campaign today, and he's claiming that many seats in the county are within UKIP's grasp.
Well, he said the party would not go into coalition with anyone if it